today we are going with only for the technical part, theory part. Let me start. Just a minute. I'm sharing my screen. Someone confirm me if anyone able to see my screen. Hope
Yes,
you guys.
Baba.
Yeah. Okay. Let me start with the introduction. Anyone have any idea what is SAP MDG? Can someone tell me what is MDG? Okay.
Earlier, it was the SAP was using a MDM, where on the third party database. Like SAP has now it is own database where the data governance can be happen very easily from non SAP to SAP, the migrations and all.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Let me tell you what is SAP. SAP Master Data Governance. It is a solution that enables business to easily separate their data and transfer it to source database in the most optimized way. It is an integrated solution designed to help them master data across the businesses. See, take some examples. See, currently I'm working one of the island gas industry. They have multiple businesses, like they have upstream, downstream, stocks, sales, real estate. There are a couple of businesses they are handling, and they have a business across 34 countries. Okay, whenever they are going to consolidate their reports, okay, take example, one downstream system you have created reconciliation account as 1 lakh. In upstream system you have created reconciliation account as 2 lakhs. There may be some inconsistency, right? Whenever you are going to consolidate your master data, there may be some inconsistency whenever you are checking your P&L statements or your balance sheets. There may be some discrepancy on the consolidation of the reports. To avoid those mistakes, SAP has introduced MDG. It is a maintaining single source of the truth for all the master data records. Either you can go and create your master data. Take example, you are going to create your material master in MDG system. This material master, it will go and replicate to all your target systems, all your connected your business systems. Whenever you are exporting your financial reports, the data it should be the consolidation it will consolidation report it will come as it is, as per the as per your business expectation, with accurate data. Okay, hope you guys are understand. If anyone have any question, you can ask me. I'll give you the chance to ask many questions wherever you are not understanding, or wherever do you wanted to repeat. Those things you can stop me anywhere and you can ask me. I will explain once again. Okay. Now today here you see, today we are going to discuss about what what is master data and what are the challenges faced while maintaining, why we need master data governance, what is MDG, what are governance, what are MDG versions and cost differences, what are the SAP MDG standard data models and custom data models and differences, and what is NWBC, how does data flows into MDG, summary of different MDG out of the box data models provided by SAP, that is, as I mentioned already, finance, material master, and BP. High level architecture overview of SAP MDG, MDG functional and technical differences, and what the respective teams will be handling. Those things we are going to discuss. I'm going with next slide. Okay, here you see master data is an organization, and where it is used. It is going to use on customer master data at the time of order processing, and also vendor invoice processing and order to cash flow, which is financial objects. See, whenever you are doing the customer order processing, what you will do a inquiry first. Whatever the product you are going to sell, or you are going to purchase, what you will do first, you will inquire about that particular product. And what you will check, is there any offers? Take example, in Flipkart, you are going to purchase one mobile phone. What you will do? First, you will search that particular product and you will do some inquiry. Either you will do some reviews and all, right? Same things. Okay. And you will check whenever you decided to buy a particular product, you are going to check the offers and you will perform once you have done the offers. After that, what you will do, you will order that particular product. Once you order, what the system in the backend, what they in the check, either the particular product is available or not, they will check the availability. If the product is available, then they will process your delivery. Then they will start with billing. Then you are going to perform a payment. For the same way, you are going to check material master also, purchase order monitoring, goods receipt, invoice verification, payment processing, requirement determination, source of supply determination, vendor selection, and also you are doing the order processing. Now coming to order to cash flow, how it will work. Order to cash flow, it will comes on sales department. Whenever you are performing the sales, first you will do order drafting and you will check the credit availability. Is there any order probability also you will validate, and invoicing, collections, and cash management. Those it will come under order to cash flow. These are the places where you are going to organize the master data governance. Going with next slide. Here you see all line of businesses. Wherever master data, it will go and impact their solutions of quality issues. Wherever you were seeing, as I explained previously, see wherever you see there is some inconsistencies between one system to other system. Here, to take example, you are going to work in one organization. In one organization, there are maybe many departments like financials, information technology, which means IT, front office, which means sales and marketplaces, and operations. Operations are nothing but supply chain planning and execution. We'll go one by one. Here you can see the financials, where the master data qualities is, it will be impact inconsistency financial master data across the enterprise, manual efforts to update the financial master data in local financial systems, risk of non-compliance to IFRS, SOX, etc. What do you mean by IFRS? It is financial, it is completely with financial. This one we are going to use for the reporting purpose. And here you see next point, slow blue flows, lack of transparency about changes, who, what, when, why. Okay, coming to IT, here high master data maintenance cost, needs for a multiple systems to manage master data in different domains, lack of flexibility in dynamic businesses environments, increasingly complex application landscapes and integration cost. Front office coming to sales and marketing. Here, lack of consistency consolidation view of customer data across all channels. Customer transactions are compromised due to the limited view of the facts. Ineffective marketing, campaigning, and rollouts due to compromised data quality. For this one, I already explained. See, sales and marketing. We already take an example. We are going to purchase one product. In the data, it will go flow here and there. There may be some discrepancy in the master data. Okay, coming to the operations, like supply chain management, a lack of transparency relating to the suppliers and products, high costs due to insufficient supplier selection in the realization, loss of potential for benefits realization, like discounts, conditions, central concepts, limited availability of up-to-date master data in business network. Whenever you are going to perform some supply chain management, you have to update your stock as and date. If you're not updated properly, then what they will do? See, you are working in production. Okay, you have manufactured one particular product, and you sent for the sales office. But you missed to update those product information in your SAP system. Whenever the sales department they are going to check the product availability. If you're not updated in the system will don't know, right, either the particular product is manufactured or not. Okay, once you update, then your sales department they can check the system. They can check the product availability in the system. They will proceed for the sales. Okay. Hope everyone understand. Anyone have any question, you can ask me. Okay. I'm going with next slide. Here you see master data challenges materialize across the organization. Just a minute. Okay. Here I have maintained 4 topics. One is for reduce sales efficiency. What is reduce sales efficiency? We'll see first. See, there is a lack of consolidation view of customer data across all the channels. You are maintaining many multiple systems. You are handling multiple business systems. At the time, what it will happen? There is a lack of consolidation view of the customer data across all the challenges. Whenever we are going to sell some particular product, the customer details are not available in the system. There may be some challenge whenever we are proceeding for the sales. Customer transactions are compromised due to the limited view of the facts. Coming to the second point, suboptimal procurement decisions. Lack of transparency relating to supplier and products. High cost due to insufficient supplier selection and the realizations. Coming to third point, delay go-to-market process. What you mean by delay go-to-market process? Here, failure to capitalize on market opportunity when introducing the new products. Lacking of real-time collaboration with front office, those hidden things, customer services. See, you have manufactured one new product. Take example, you manufactured iPhone 17s Pro. Okay, if you're not done the proper proper advertisement, how the product it will go to the public. Those kind of things there may be cause delay go to market process. Insufficient business decision. What do you mean by insufficient business decision? Lack of consistent information impairs to the make critical decisions supporting to innovations. Okay, compromise business by naming with the native impact and managing resources effectively. Managing resource effectively. Yeah, I'm going next slide. Here you see introduction of SAP master data. What do you mean by SAP master data? SAP MDG is a state of art state of the art master data management solution providing out of the box domain specific. What do you mean by out of the box domain specific? I'll tell you in the next slides. Domain specific master data governance to centrally create, change, and distribute master data for your complete enterprise systems. Here you see governance. What do you mean by governance? Governance process compliance and transparency through the integrated staging approval and central audit trail. what you mean by staging. Here, you have to understand what you mean by the staging. Okay, coming to the governance process first. Let me go. We'll go one by one. See, first, we'll discuss first governance process. What do you mean by governance process? Whenever you are going to create Master, take Master. Okay, here, as per your business requirement, you implemented workflow process. In this workflow process, how it will work? End user will submit the CR. Okay, CR it will go to your approver. My was okay. Approver. Once approved, once your approver approved, data it will replicate to your target systems. Okay, this is the workflow process. Workflow process here it is called as a governance process. Here, whenever you have created your material master here and you have submitted your chain request. Once you submitted chain request, data will not go and sit directly in your active tables. Active tables called SC16. And whenever we are going to check the master data, hope you guys are aware of this transaction code. What you mean by SC16N? Okay, using this transaction code, from there we can see the master data using the table names. Okay, for GL we are going to see the SKB1. For profit center we are going to see the CSKS. CEPC. Cost center we are going to see the CSKS. Using the same those tables, we are going to validate master data using transaction code SC16N. Okay, once the data is approved, then only data it will go and sit here. Where the data it will sit before approving, the data will sit into the staging area. What is staging? Those where we can see the data. I will show you the once we creating is here, that time you will understand easily. Okay, anyone have any question about the staging and approval process?
So what is GL? Oh.
General ledger accounting, that is finance master data.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going next one. Consistent data. Consistent data delivers consistent definition, authorization, and replication key of master data entities, eliminates errors for manual maintenance process of master data in multiple systems. See, take example for material master, 1000 you have already created. Okay. Here, what you have done, material master name in your source system, you have maintained name as text. Okay. Take example, text. In your target system, name you maintained as, I'm just giving you only example, you don't misunderstand. It is your MDG system. Okay. Whenever you are going to replicate your material master data to your target system, here you maintain name as text. Here you maintain name as only T. What it will happen at the time of replication? Whatever the data you maintained here in the MDG system, data it will replicate those values to your target system. Data here it will overwrite our material name as text. Okay. In case if you maintained any different value also, okay, data it will overwrite the your material master record as it is with your MDG system. Okay. Hope you guys are understand. Coming to the authorizations. Each and every system, there may be some restrictions as per your business requirement. I wanted to display some of the fields in your material master data in your uh, MDG system at the time of creation. Okay, at the time of change, I have a as per my business requirement. I don't want to change. Take example, your plant information with your material master data. Okay, whenever once you have created uh, your material master data with plant information, after that system will not allow you to change. Any user are not any user are going do not have authorization to change the particular field. Those kind of information, it will be managed using the authorization. Coming to the replication, take example, I have 1, 2, and 3 systems. For first system, I have only 5 company codes. In this system, I have 10 company codes. In third system, I have 15 company codes. Okay. Whenever I am replicating master data from MDG to target system, I wanted to replicate master data only 5 company codes values to the system 1. Those where you are going to maintain this replication filters, we can manage using the configurations. I will show you at the time of our replication filters how we are going to maintain those information using the configuration part. I will show you in the upcoming classes. Okay, coming to the integration. Integration provides native integration and opens to integrate third-party services. Here, you can see for MDG system, you can integrate with SAP and also non-SAP systems. Non-SAP systems means CRM, CPM. There are some couple of non-SAP systems also available. You can integrate your MDG with non-SAP like third-party systems. Coming to reuse. What do you mean by reuse? In SAP, we have 2 types of models are available. One is for flex model, another one is for reuse model. Flex model, here you see flexibility, okay, flexibility and reuse. Flexibility, it will come only for finance objects. Okay, reuse, it will come BP and material objects. Okay, here you can see reuse area, reuse of master SAP data model, existing business logics and configurations for validations of master data during the creation or change. See, using this reuse data models in SAP, we have standard data models are available. I will show you once we log into the MDG system what all are the standard data models are available and what is data model. I will explain there. Here, existing business logic and configuration of validation for master data during the creation and change. Existing business logic. What is the business logic here? You have to understand, for my business, there is a requirement to maintain some business logics. Once the master data created in SAP system or MDG system, it should not be replicated directly to the target system. There maybe you can introduce some of the workflows. Like here I mentioned already, this is the type of business logics you can introduce for the reuse business area and also as well as flex model also. Okay, at the time of creation or change, whenever see, do you wanted to implement workflow for the master data creation at the time of creation, change, lock, unlock, delete, those activities, you can maintain your business logics as per your business requirement. Flexibility. Coming to the flexibility, open to extend the standard models and create a governance for your own master data and flexibility for non-SAP environments. See, you are receiving some master data from non-SAP environment. Take example, you are receiving some finance data. Take you are receiving data, general ledger account, you are receiving some non-SAP system. Here, do you wanted to add some custom fields? See, whenever you are going to create general ledger accounting in the standard way, from there, you don't find the giant venture accounting relevant objects. Do you wanted to introduce? Do you wanted to include any custom fields into the flexibility using finance data model? Here, you can perform your custom data model enhancement and include your attribute nothing but your field, whatever the field you wanted to include in the GL master, you can include over here. I will show you how you are going to include your custom data model during the at the time of data model creation. Anyone have any question about all these 5 points? You can ask.
Bhargav, I had a
Yes.
question.
Yes.
Come to reuse flexibility, it's a
Mhm.
standard like or vendor or VP.
Yes.
We don't have the flexibility to enhance that module, like
Yes.
whatever.
Yes. Yeah.
It,
We have an option to customize your data model. That is the called. I already mentioned custom data model. You can customize your data model. I will show you how you are going to create your own data model. How you are going to create your own UI applications. Those things I will show you on the upcoming classes.
okay, thank
And Bhargav, as you mentioned, for the reuse for the
Mm-hmm.
standard models,
Mm-hmm.
so you mentioned need to introduce workflow. For the standard model in the beginning, we have any standard workflow or we need to introduce
We need to introduce. There is some decision tables. Okay, each and
uh,
every chain request you need to maintain where those workflow steps in the decision table. I will I will show you those decision steps, those
yeah.
decision tables, and also how you are going to maintain the workflow step by step. I will explain. Do you
Yeah,
want?
as Santosh asked about the flexibility, you mentioned for the finance, the
Mm-hmm,
above below
mm-hmm,
flexibility,
mm-hmm.
like for the custom we can do for BPMM also, right?
Yes, you can do cross-functional also. You
Okay.
can create your data model with MM along with finance. I will
Okay.
show you. I will create one custom data model using the cross functionality. Then you will understand very easily.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Last point here. I maintain one more point here. Data quality. What do you mean by data quality? Whenever you are going to integrate with SAP data services and SAP information steward of quality, enrichment, and data remediations. See what is enrichment and what is steward of quality. Those it will comes under process modeling. Okay. If I explain here, you will get some confusion. I will explain during the configurations. Okay, let me show you one thing uh, for your reference. Oh shit! Just give me 1 minute. I'll create a connection for MDG system.
okay.
If you guys know how to connect with MDG system, how we are going to create connection, those things if you guys are aware. See, if you don't know, you
No, we
can.
don't know.
No, we don't.
Okay. Okay, let me show you first that one. See, this is the SAP logon pad. Okay, here you see my desktop, right? Here SAP logo. You can double click on this SAP logon. Okay, do you want to? It is not only MDG. You can create with multiple connections. Here you see I have already created FSEM and also S4HANA 2002 system. Okay, now I wanted to add my MDG system connection also. Here, you can click on create option. Click on new, okay, create connection. Click on next. You no need to maintain any description here. Click on next. Here description you have to maintain. See, I'm using S4 MDG system. you can maintain, and also I'm using latest version 2023. Okay, you can maintain as per your whatever the details provided by your business or any vendors, those information you can maintain it for here. And system connection details you have to maintain here. I will enter manually. Just a minute. Okay, I got it. Okay, so okay. See, system ID I'm using. See, there is different connection details. This is the SAP string application server. You can take application server. This is the main application server. Using this application server, we are going to connect with MDG system. Okay. And the SAP server. One dot. Okay. Instance number 00. Okay, click on next. Once you entered all this information, you can click on next, click on next, click on finish. Okay, your server has been created. Once you double click on it, here system it will ask you to maintain the user ID password. Whatever the user ID password you got it from your business, you can maintain here. Here I'm maintaining my username and password.
Bhargava, I have one question.
Yes.
So you entered system ID, right? So it will be given by the system itself, or we have to put it,
Yes,
or
you have to maintain it.
we have to enter it, right?
Yes.
Okay. The system ID which is linked to the server, or
Which is linked to the server. See, those information your client or your business, they will provide. Okay, you no need to get it somewhere whenever you are working.
okay.
Okay.
So I thought we'll be creating that system ID, so I asked.
No.
Okay.
See, user ID you will create. Once you log in, your basis consultants, they will create.
Okay, Bhargava.
Okay. Now, let me show you the before going to uh, other parts. Let me show you the how SAP system it will looks like. Here we are going to use the transaction code MDG IMG. This is the transaction code where we are going to access the MDG MDG module. Okay. MDG IMG. Okay, here you can go with classic model in SAP, consolidation and mass processing. Here you can go central governance. Here you need to go with general settings. Here you see this is the SAP data, SAP model where we are going to work. Okay. In the first step, we are going to maintain the data modeling, and UI modeling, data quality search, process modeling, processes analytics, data transfer. Okay, this is the three places. This is the 5 places. Each and every consultant will work in MDG system. Either you are working as a functional, or either you are working as a technical consultant. Those will work under this 5 modules, 5 sections. Either you are working as a functional consultant, you are working as a functional consultant. Take example. Okay, let me give you here. Who works where? Okay, someone already asked functional consultant what is the work here? What is the work they is going to maintain here? Functional consultants, they are going to define a data model. Okay, here take example, functional. In sometimes what it will happen, in this data modeling, technical consultants also involved. Why they will involve? Whenever they are working on UI application. You know what you mean by UI? UI nothing but user interface. It will work on URL based application. Whenever you are going to access your master data objects, those you are going to create in using the URL application. I will show you the URL application also, how it will look like. Okay, UI modeling, completely it will works your technical consultants, and data quality and search, your techno-functional consultants. Take example, take as it as techno-functional. Okay, and process modeling, it is with your functional consultant. Process analytics, it is with uh, techno-functionals. Data transfer, it is also with techno-functionals. Hope you guys are understand where functional consultants work, where technical consultants will work. Anyone have any question?
Yes, Bhargav. So the main changes and the rules that we define about the MDG to be done here, right? So
Yes,
this will be integrated with the MDG
EMDG. Correct,
right?
correct, correct.
So for functional consultant, it is data modeling, process modeling.
Data
Uh,
modeling, process modeling, data quality search, and process analytics, data transfer. Data transfer, mostly it with technical consultants.
mhm.
Okay, here there may be some requirements. You have to work with your technical consultant. See, as I mentioned, whenever you are going to maintain some of the filters, you want to replicate uh, only 5 company codes to one your target system. Those information you need to share with your technical consultant, and you have to work with them. Most of the things your technical consultant will work. You need to support with them as a functional consultant.
Okay, and also, will there be standard solutions provided by the SAP itself, or
See,
we can
SAP,
do some customizations also?
yes. See, whenever you are using SAP MDG, MDG S4 HANA with S4 HANA, S4 HANA, which is integrated 90% of uh, customer solutions provided by the SAP. You no need to maintain any coding. Okay, only 10% it is required some coding. Where it's required coding and all, I will show you. Whenever you are going to maintain your custom attributes, from there, system has to understand what is this field and where data needs to be set. Okay, in material master, you have added one additional field. Okay, system has to understand it. This particular field where data needs to be set, in which table this particular data needs to be set. Those information you need to provide in the backend, which is called Floorplan management. That I will show you one of the example where you are going to maintain and how you are going to maintain those things. I will show you that. And whenever we are working on UI modeling.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bhargav.
Okay, let me show you the first standard data models. See, as I mentioned previously, here, see, in this data model, whenever you are going to click on edit data model, see, there are couple of modules we have already created for the training purpose. These 3 modules are the standard data models. OG, it represents financials. Okay, business partner, BP, data model BP, it is for business partner. Data model MM, it is for material master. Material master. See, in this each and every data model, how we are going to customize, how we are going to define cross-functional data models. I will show you maybe tomorrow, if not day after tomorrow. I'll start with data modeling first. As per your understanding, I just shown you the system. This is the 3 data models which are comes up with standard functionality. Okay. Hope you guys are understand.
Yes, Bhargav.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I think we are all are like MM background. We can more focus on the material.
Okay, fine. I will explain with examples with MM only, not an issue. I will show you how you are going to create data model for MM using the MM data tables only.
Okay, sir.
Okay, I'm going back to PPT. Okay, this one we covered. Going to this one. See, this is the SAP architecture. SAP high level architecture. How SAP system looks like. Okay, take example. Assume this is your MDG system. Okay, within MDG, we have a user interfaces, roles, work centers. Here, and also here we have a workflows. Workflows, it will come on financials, materials, business partner, custom objects. Those data, once the end user will create the change request, data where it will sit on staging area. Validations. As I mentioned already, for example, you have created one material master, you have updated your plant name. Once plant name updated for your material master created, whenever user are going to change the plant, system should not allow you to perform any change validations. Those kind of validations, you can maintain it over here. And also you can maintain some other validations. Okay, like take example for material master. What is the key field in the material master creation? You just tell me, anyone tell me what is the key field to create material master? Account information, account 1, account 2, those informations will maintain, right?
MM0. You are asking about T code, right?
Yes.
MM0.
Not T code, in MM01.
Mhm.
I'll show you.
Key fields like basic data.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
same. Okay. Take example. Do you wanted to maintain basic data as mandatory? Okay. You wanted to maintain as mandatory. Those validations you can perform within MDG system only. Okay. You guys are understand what is validations? Okay. Coming to change request. Whenever you are going to create your master data, material master data, each and every scenarios are nothing but create, change, lock, unlock, delete. Those are called under scenarios. Each and every scenario, we have to create your one change request. It will come under it will come with numeric value, alphanumeric value. I will show you in the system once we start the change process modeling. Governance modeling. Here we already discussed governance modeling. There are standard data models are available. If you wanted to customize as per your requirement, you can customize data models as per your business requirement. And here, search and data quality adapters. There are 4 or 5 methods are available in MDG. There are database methods. Coming to SAP S4, SAP has suggested to use only HANA database search. I will explain those 4 or 5 data methods during the upcoming classes. UI framework. how you are going to customize your UI applications. Those things I will explain you the UI process modeling, analytics, replications, key value mapping. Those things I will explain in our upcoming sessions. Now, coming to here, target systems. Here you see target systems. You can connect your MDG system with SAP, non-SAP, and also on-premises cloud systems, and also you can replicate with third-party systems. Okay, you can connect SAP with multiple systems. It is not mandatory to connect only SAP systems. You can connect with non-SAP systems also. Anyone have any question?
Yeah, Bhargav, can you explain me about client system, like with the example, like you told SAP and non-SAP systems. We know the SAP like ERP and all. Can you give practical example of other
See,
apps?
someone told Ariba. Ariba, right? Someone working in Ariba. Ariba
Yes.
is the non-third party system. Okay, CRM. There is non-party applications are available which is connected with the SAP system. See, you are working with Material Master. You may be aware of a VIM system, Vendor Invoice Management System. Hope you guys are aware of this system. This is the SAP third-party system. There are a couple of third-party systems are available. Uh, uh, I don't tell those each and every business system, every business they are going to use the SAP third-party systems. Okay, there may be some requirements like see this VIM management VIM system. See VIM system where they will use whenever you are going to post the invoice. As per my business requirement, my business doesn't want to post directly invoice to the SAP system. In that reason, we have integrated with VIM system. VIM, which is handled by vendor, which VIM system, which is directly handled by your vendors. Once vendors updated posted invoice into a VIM system, it will come to the SAP system. In SAP system, someone has to be approved. Either your finance consultants, either your finance authorities, they need to approve the invoice. Then only data it will flow to your SAP system. Hope
Okay.
it's clear.
Okay. Thank you.
Sir, how it is being transferred, like LSMW, IDOCS on the same method?
No. That is there may be different servers are available. Either you can connect with RFC, a remote functional call. Either you can connect with IDOC. There are
Oh.
a couple of integration services are available. Okay.
Like
Hope
you
you
will
guys.
be telling the all this RFC, IDOCS.
Yeah, I will show you RFC, IDOC, and also server services. I will show you when we are working data replication framework. I will show you that.
Okay.
Okay, and here you see there is one more we maintained. Before going to here, you have to understand what is there in the market before MDG introduced by SAP. Anyone have any idea what is there in the market before SAP uh, uh, introduced by SAP? Before
SAP
MDM.
MDM,
MDM.
Yes. Any other systems?
Oracle.
EC,
Yes. MDM, Oracle, correct. There is another modules are also available to maintain master data before MDG came to the picture. Here, IBM has introduced InfoSpace, okay, which is introduced by IBM. Currently, they are not using it. They are also following with MDG, which is latest version, and also Microsoft has introduced master data services. Oracle has introduced MDM suites. SAP has introduced MDG in 2009. From this time onwards, SAP has provided all the master data solutions using the SAP integration into the SAP workbench, consolidations, duplicate checks, governance, and also it is integrated data replication to target systems, and also time dependent and time distributions. See, while replicating of the data, when you wanted to replicate data from MDG to target system, you can maintain the time as well at the time of creation of our change request. Okay, hope it's clear for everyone. Hope you guys are understand the architecture of MDG. Yeah, I'm going next slide. Next slide. It is okay. Let me start with summary of key capabilities. Here you see in MDG we have a different data models are available. Like for financial master data. In the financial master data, what all are objects it will be covered under the governance process. Here you can understand. In this finance, we are going to cover under general ledger accounting, profit center accounting, and cost center accounting. Okay, these three objects we are going to cover in the governance process. Coming to governance for material master, here we have only one master data, which is material master creation. Coming to master data governance, here we are going to create supplier and customer master data. Okay, in SAP S/4HANA, it has converted into one topic, which is BP, business partner. Coming to data governance for custom data. See, if you wanted to perform any customization of your master data governance, as I mentioned earlier also, and you wanted to add any other additional fields into your any of this master data, or do you wanted to create separate master data? Like using MDG, do you wanted to create employee database? How you are going to create those things? We'll discuss in the during the configurations lessons. Going for next slide. Okay, I think it's ended. I'm closing this. No, yeah. Okay. Hierarchy we already discussed. I think I don't need to explain again here. I'm going with supplier workflow. Here you see how supplier master data it will work. I'm just here I captured only for the sample sample workflow governance process. Okay. Here you see MD's simplified workflow process. Do you want to create any workflow process in real time? You are going to discuss with your business. Either they require one step, they require 2 steps of workflow process or 3 steps of workflow process. As per your business decision, you have to create your workflow governance. Here you see we have here I have simply maintained the data here. Central maintenance of master data in the staging area. What is staging area? What is reuse area? I will explain in clear. Just understand how workflow it will be processed. Here you can see step 1. In this step 1, your maintainer are requested going to create your change request. Once change request completed, after that data it will be sent to your finance advisors or your managers, or take example your team leads. Once your team lead validated, then data it will send to the approver. Okay. Once here data approved or rejected, approver will get 2 options here. Either they can approve or either they can reject your master data request. Once they approve, then data it will replicate to your target systems. In your target systems, they are going in the target system using the RFC service or SOA services or RFC services. Data are going to adapt into your business systems. Okay, either you can replicate this data using third-party systems also. Okay, here you see I maintain some other topics here. Okay. Here you see central maintenance of master data in staging area. What do you mean by staging area? How they are going to manage those data into central staging area? We'll see first. See how staging tables are generated. let me close this. Let me open one Excel, then you can understand very easily. Okay, here first we'll discuss about staging and reuse area. Staging and reuse area. One minute. Just a minute. Okay. See, before going to understand the staging area and the reuse area, you have to understand the deployment options into the SAP system. In SAP, we have two types of deployment options are available. One is for co-deployment model. Okay. One is for co-deployment model. Another one is for hub deployment model. Okay, here you see, you just simply understand what is deployment model, what is co-deployment model, and what is hub deployment model. Here, whenever you are going to discuss about co-deployment model is nothing but one system. Using one system, you are going to install your MDG application as well. Here, assume that this blue screen is your S4HANA system. Within the same landscape, you are going to create your MDG system as well. Using this co-deployment model, you can replicate your master data to target systems as well. Either you can replicate your data with SAP or non-SAP systems as well. Non-SAP systems as well. Hope you guys are understand what is co-deployment model. Anyone have any question? Okay, let me tell you. Yeah, I think I prepared this one PPT also. Let me show you. Yeah. Okay, here you see, I have prepared one more PPT to explain what is hub deployment model, what is co-deployment model in MDG. Okay, here MDG versions I will tell you later after this topic. Here you see, we are going to discuss first now MDG deployment options. advantages and disadvantages. Using now, we are going to discuss about in the MDG, we have two types of deployment models are available. One is for co-deployment model, and the one is for hub deployment model. What is co-deployment model? In this co-deployment model is nothing but one system. Within your ECS or S4HANA system, you are going to activate your MDG system, MDG functions as well. You can replicate your master data using the co-deployment to either SAP or non-SAP systems. Here, there are few advantages. Let me tell you the first advantages. See, here, using this software, using this co-deployment option, there is a less cost to use this co-deployment option, and also there is no additional software requirement. There is no additional software requirement. Okay, and also there are some disadvantages. And also there is some disadvantages. What is here? You see what all are disadvantages here. Whenever you are going to perform upgrade, here, see in SAP we have upgrade versions. How you are going to update your mobile phones? You will get notification to update your mobile phones, right? For the same way, SAP is going to upgrade day by day. There is a roadmap available SAP when they are going to upgrade, what they are going to perform changes for this upgrade, each and every upgrade. Okay, you can check in the Google SAP roadmaps. From there, you can see the changes whenever they have done the upgrades for SAP system. See, for this using this co-deployment model, here there is a disadvantage to perform upgrade. And performance also very slow. Why it is slow? Using the same software, you are going to perform your using the same application, you are creating your master data and also you are creating your transactional data. There may be huge data loads into your same server. That's the reason here it is impacting for the performance. Anyone have any questions? Hope you guys are understand this. What is co-deployment model?
So co-deployment is nothing but fetching the data from SAP and non-SAP to the new MDG platform, right?
See, you have to no, that's wrong. See, you are assume that you are using one ECC system. Let me create. Take example. You are using, assume that you are using this as a your SAP system. Either it will be ECC or S4HANA system. Okay. Within the same system, you are going to activate your MDG version also. Okay, you are not taking MDG as separate system. Okay. Within the same system, you are creating your you are activating your MDG functions as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We'll discuss now hub deployment model. Anyone have any idea what is hub deployment model?
So hub deployment means deployment across the organization level, like third-party source, SAP
Yes.
MDG.
Correct. Here, see, in this hub deployment model, MDG, you are going to use the new application, new software. Okay, you are not going to install your SAP MDG application into the same application. You are going to use this MDG version into new application. Okay, here you can, in this hub deployment model, you can connect with multiple systems. Either you can connect with You can connect with MDG. Take example SAP ECC. For the same way, you can connect with SAP S4 HANA. S4 HANA. And also you can connect with CRM. CRM. And also you can connect with Ariba. Like this, you can connect with your hub model system with multiple landscapes. Here are, see, using hub deployment model, there is some advantages and also disadvantages. Someone let me know, is there any advantage? What is the advantage and what is the disadvantage here? Not an issue, I'll tell you what is the advantages using the hub deployment
We can get all the systems under one platform, making it easily accessible.
No, you can replicate data to all the systems, but that is not advantage, right? I'll tell you. Just a minute. Okay. See, using co-deployment model, I mentioned upgradation is difficult. Here, using hub deployment model, upgradation is very easy. Why? Because whenever you wanted to perform MDG upgradation, what you will do? You simply what you will do? You simply deactivate your target systems. Whatever the connections you use to perform the integration between MDG to target systems. Here you are going to deactivate all the systems. Okay, whenever you are performing the upgradation, you are going to deactivate those connected systems with MDG. Once your upgradation is completed, after that you are going to perform again the integration with your MDG system. That's the reason upgradation is very easy. Upgradation easy. And also there is one more advantage. As I mentioned in the co-deployment model, there is a performance issue. Here, whenever you are using the master data, there is a MDC system with hub system, this performance is very high. Why? Because you are connected with multiple systems. You are sending master data at a time to all the target systems. And also in this master data governance, you are going to manage only for your master data. Either you are going to manage your financial objects, either you are going to manage material master, or either you are going to manage your BP objects. Nothing else you are going to store in your MDG system. Performance is very high. Hope you guys are understand what is hub deployment model and what is co-deployment model. Okay, everyone clear? Anyone have any question? You can ask me. These are the main important topic to understand deployment options when you are going to work as a consultant.
Yeah, Bhargav, can you give me some little example, a live example of this deployment, like hub deployment or
See,
co-deployment?
there is no, see, this is the system options. This system options, you are not going to decide within your business. This system deployment options, either your design architects or your design leads are going to define this deployment models. Okay, you don't need to worry about this. You take only simple understanding. Whenever data loads, whenever design leads told you are using the co-deployment model, You understand, within the existing system only, you are going to activate your MDG functions as well. When they told hub deployment model, you are going to use MDG as a separate software. Hope it's clear.
Okay, Bhargav.
Yeah. Anyone have any other questions? Okay, let
No,
me go
Bhargav.
for next. Yes, sorry.
No questions, Bhargav.
Okay, thank you. Okay, next topic. Here you see, here these two deployment options. We have a two separate storage modes. One is for reuse, another one is for flex. We'll discuss about what you mean by reuse, what you mean by flex. Okay, we'll go by one. First, we'll go for reuse mode. Let me go back to Excel. Okay, storage modes. Okay, take example. See, assume that these two deployment options, you have a two storage modes. These two storage modes, you can use either reuse mode. We are going to use for BP and material master, and flex mode we are going to use for financial objects. Okay, let me explain how reuse mode it will work. Once CR is final check approved, there is no data in the staging. See, as I mentioned yesterday also, whenever you are going to activate data that is not yet to be approved, and currently in the data in the MDG chain request. How can I give you example? Okay, assume that you are using MDG system to create your chain request. Within MDG, there is a staging table. How staging tables it will be generated, I will tell you during the data model creation. Once you have activated data model, after that staging tables it will be generated automatically in the back end. I will explain very. Yes.
Those are like a temporary tables or what?
Yes, correct. Temporary tables. See, as we discussed, there is a CR process in MDG. See, take example, you are creating one material master. Okay, using MDG system, you are going to create one material master. What you will do? Your requester going to submit your chain request CR. Once chain request is approved, then data it will go and set your active tables. Okay, active tables. Active tables are nothing but you are going to use transaction code SA16N in your landscapes and your SAP GUIs. From there, you are going to view your master data using the tables. Mara, Marcy. Using those tables, you are going to view the data. Here, you can see whenever you are going to use the reuse mode. Reuse mode, we are going to use only for BP and material master data. Reuse mode will not use for financial objects. Once the data is approved, then data it will replicate to your active tables. Before see, assume that you see are not approved, where the data it will go and set. For SAP, in this MDG, we have a staging tables are available. Using data models, staging tables are automatically created in the backend. Once they are submitted, data will go and set into the staging tables. Once data is approved, then data it will go and set your active tables. Like, take example, you are using SAP S/4HANA system. Active tables. Take it as a ECC or S4 system. Okay, whenever you are going to create master data, what it will happen? Once CR submitted, then data it will go and set to staging area. Once CR approved, then data it will flow to your active tables, which means here your target systems. Here you see active area and active class. Once the data is approved, then it will go and set your active area. Hope you guys are understand what is reuse mode, how it will work.
Yes,
Yes, Bhargav.
Okay. See, flex mode also concept wise same. Whenever you are replicating data, it will go and set your staging area and it will replicate to your target systems once it is CR is approved. For this flex mode, we are going to use only for the financial objects, which is data model. We are going to use the 0G or OG. Okay, 0G. Financial object the standard data model is available. It's called as 0G. For reuse mode, we have two data models. One is for BP, other one is for material master. Once CR final check approved, the same data available in the storing as well as in the target active tables. How to identify either data is active or inactive in the data checks status in the staging table? From there, a status column. Whenever you go and see the status 0, but that particular master data is inactive data. Wherever you see the status as 1, those data as it is, those data you can take it as active data. See, in the storage tables also, data will be set a couple of days. Okay, once the data is approved or data replication is done after a couple of days. Currently in my current system, the staging data also it will store 9 days. Okay, you can check your your staging data up to 9 days into your SAP system. There is only one thing you have to identify, either in the status column, either status it says 0, those are inactive data. Either status it says 1, it is active data. I will show you once data model is activated, any master data we have created into the SAP system, MDG system. I will show you how you are going to check the staging tables. Everyone clear? Anyone have any question?
No, Bhargav.
No, sir.
Okay, let me start with data model. See, data model first I will explain you in this system. After that, I will come back and I will show you how you are going to customize your data model. Then that will be very easier to you. Okay, this is done. See, this is the wherever someone asked yesterday also. See, this is the concepts we are going to work in this training session. Data model, data model. Either you can either technical or functional consultants they can create. Process modeling, you functional consultants it will involve. UI modeling, only technical consultants will involve. BR plus workflow. What is BR workflow? Those things I will explain later. Okay, here only functional consultants it will work. Data quality and search, functional or technical consultants work. Validations and derivations, which means business logics. Your technical consultants it will they will implement into in your MDG system. Data replication for framework, either functional or technical. Key mapping, functional or technical. Value mapping, same. SMT also, SMT mapping also, your functional or technical consultants will involve. I'm going back to next slide. Here, you see the data model. What do you mean by the data model? In SAP, master data governance, a data model defines the structure and organization of master data. It specifies how data is represented and stored and processed within the system, including the including the entity types, including the entities, attributes, relationships, and validations. Essentially, it acts as a blueprint for managing master data like material, customers, or vendors, and also financial objects. Okay, see, here you see data model is master data governance. It's compromised version of elements like entity types. What is entity type? I will explain once we log into the SAP system. After that, I will explain. It's entity types, attributes, or relations to enable you to model master data such of any complexity in the system. You may be asked one question here. What is the purpose to create data model? Once data model is activated, it's generate staging tables. Once the staging tables generated, whenever end users are going to create any chain request, the data it will go on set in your staging tables until master data approved. Hope it's clear. Anyone have any question?
No, Bhargav.
Okay. Now let me log into SAP system.
Yes, sir,
From
I
here
have
on,
one question.
yes.
In the MDG, like we have the different projects, like in SAP, we have implementation, support, and rollout.
Mhm,
Same
mhm.
same kind we have in the MDG.
Yes, yes.
Like which are the types of?
See, we have implementation project, which is end-to-end implementation. Other one
Okay.
is for support. Other one is for upgrade. Other one is for enhancements, like any new changes come to MDG system as per your business requirement. You can go and implement those changes as it as enhancement. Same how you work with your other modules, same
Okay.
projects here also it will be involved.
Okay.
Hope you guys all have the MDG server access. I got some information from Venkatesh. You are going to use some sandbox server, right?
Yes, Bhargav.
What is the version that you are using?
9.2, I think 9.2 or 9.6. Forgotten.
Okay.
What is the latest version, Bhargav?
9.2 only.
Okay, 9.2.
S/4HANA only, right? You are using. Okay,
Yes.
9.2
Hmm.
means it is S/4HANA only. Okay, fine. See how you are going to access your data model first. You can make someone wanted to make a note for this path. You can make a note. You will need to execute transaction code MDG IMG. I'll give you, or else I'll give you here. Transaction code to access your data model MDG IMG. Okay, MDG IMG. Here, let me go back to MDG IMG. Here, you just execute transaction code MDG IMG. You can go to classic mode in SAP MDG. Go to central governance. Go to general settings. Go to here to see data modeling. Data modeling. Once you click on clock symbol here, your data model, it will be opened. Here you can see the available data models which you created or which delivered by the SAP. Those data models you can see here. How data model it will be created. Okay, we'll go with only, then you will understand very easily because you all are working in the MDG mod, see material master module only. Here you see, whenever you go and see the data model, each and every data model have a dependency to create entity types, attributes, business object types, relationships, and flex, reuse active area, prefix, and data model specific structures. Those structures you are going to specify. What do you mean by entity types here? You see, it's an object. Every object is an entity, and each entity have three own properties. The properties are called attributes. Attributes are nothing but the properties of one entity. Take example. I'll give you the example with employee database. Okay. Whenever we are going to customize the data model, that the time I will take your active fields for your understanding. I'm going to take the example as employees. See, whenever you are going to maintain employees as an entity, what all are prerequisites? What all are the properties here? Whenever you are going to maintain employee database, what all are
Name,
properties?
age, sex.
Correct. Age.
Employee ID.
Yes, age, ID, and also you can take address,
Department.
and also you can take department. You can take mobile number. Those kind of things.
Blood group.
That's fine. Just only example I'm taking here. Okay. See, whenever you are going to maintain your employee type here, employee database here, your employee is your entity. Take example, this is your entity. Under entity, what it will come? Name, age, ID, address, department, mobile number. Those are, we'll call it as attributes. What is the key field here? You can take as key field as either employee ID or employee name. You can take it as a key field. Whenever you are going to search your employee database, see, whenever you are going to enter your employee name, take name as Anthony. Okay. Once you enter Anthony here, automatically system it will replicate other information relevant to particular employee. Correct. Same way here, you can take a data table as Mara. Okay, you have created one master data. Okay, your master data number has created 1000. Whenever you are going to check the MM02 transaction code, once you specify your master data ID, master data number, what it says, what the system, it will give you the result. It will give you the all information relevant to your material master, right? Same process here also we are going to follow. Okay, hope you guys are understand what is entity type and what is attributes. Anyone have any question?
No, Bhargav.
Okay. Now, whenever you are going to create your data model, let me go back to SAP. Here, there are 4 types of data. There are 4 types of entity types. I will explain one by one. Oh, sorry. See, you have to select your data model first. Then you need to double click on entity type. Okay, take example for this material master. I'll go with any known field will go. Okay, here you see this is the Mara purchase. Okay, whenever you are going to use the storage and usage type, here you see there are 4 different types of entity types are available. First, we'll understand one by one. Changeable via chain request generated database table. Take it as entity type 1. Okay, don't confuse. You don't remember those? No one will not ask you. You just see what is this in market. It's went out. Huh? Okay, I'll capture screenshot it. Huh? It is going. Okay, it is not capturing screenshot also, not an issue. I'll explain same way. See, changeable via chain request generated data tables. Take it as entity type 1. Changeable without chain request generated check text tables. Take it entity type 2. Not changeable via MDG. No generated tables. Take it type 3. Changeable via other entity type. Generated database tables. Okay, take it as 4. Okay, we'll go and discuss first what is entity type 1, what is entity type 2, what is entity type 3, what is entity type 4. Those things we'll discuss first. I will explain you very simple way. Let me go back to Excel. Here, take it entity type 1. Entity types. Entity type 1. Entity type 1. What happened here? Entity type 1. Can take it as entity type 2. I am taking, and also you can take it as type 3. Type 3. Can take it as type 4. Type 4. Okay. Now we'll go and take real database tables. Okay. Which means your data tables, whatever you are using into the SAP system, will go and take it the same tables. Okay. Now go back to SAP, where you will check the tables using transaction code SC11 or SC16, you can go and view your tables. I'm going SC11. Okay, let me open this as it is, SC11. Open it. Okay, here I'm going first table as Mara. I'm taking data tables only. I'm going with display. Okay, here you see what is the key field here? What is the key field? Anyone have any idea? As I mentioned already, your material number as your key field. Okay, let me capture 4 or 5 fields. Here, I'm taking this many fields. Okay, once you maintain, okay, I'll maintain from here. See, entity type 1, entity 1, I'm taking as Mara table. I don't need this field. Okay, I'm taking this table. Here, what is the key field? Which is MANTR, mantra. Okay, mantra you are going to use as a key attribute. Key attributes. Once you maintain mantra as key attribute, what automatically data it will display other key fields. Other key fields. Take it as type 1 entity as your root entity. Type 1 entity as your root entity. Okay. Hope it's clear.
Yes, Bhargav.
What exactly is root entity, Bhargav?
There is a dependency. There is a dependency to maintain key field to other attributes. We create more than one in the data model. Hey, see, I'm just giving root entity as a example. How we are going to get the data in the entity type 1 using key attribute. You are also deploying other attributes, like other attributes are nothing but, see here, created on when the data it has been created, time of creation, person responsible, data of last change. Those information you are getting using this key attribute. Okay, now this field let's call it as a root.
Okay.
Okay. Now we'll go for next entity. I will explain. I will give you the difference one by one. We'll go and check one more entity. Take example. We'll go and take it as Marcy. We'll just copy few of the fields. After that, we'll discuss Marcy. You can also give me any field, any table name. I will take it. Not required necessary to copy within the same tables what I know. Okay, you can give me the any table name. I'll copy a data from that table also. Okay, I'm taking this many fields from this table. Here I'll maintain. Here mantra, same field. You can also take it. Okay, Let me insert one more. Here, Mara, Marcy, and we'll take one more table, which is Mardi. MARD. Okay, we'll go and copy some data in this table also. Okay, I'm going to copy from here. See here, you assume whenever you are going to access these data tables, there is a key field called as mantra. Each and every table, this field is mantra. This field has a key attribute for your material master. Using this key attribute, you are going to display other attributes. You can go and check MM01 or 02 table. Once you enter your material number, after that only system it will display all other attributes whatever there into the material master creation. Here you see now entity type 1, as I mentioned, root entity. Now here for root entity we have a key attributes. Now we have other dependent attributes also available. What all are dependent attributes are available here? Whenever you are going to check the data, here you see VKRS, VRKS, we'll see this field name. What is this?
Plant.
Yeah, plant. See, whenever you are going to enter your material number, here there is a plant information. Once you enter your plant information, after that what it will come? There is a storage location. After that, data division of MARDI. After that, you can see the maintenance status. Those information it will populate using the dependent entity. See, for this dependent entity, you can take it as a type 3. Type 3. Okay. Here I'll give dependent entity. Okay. In this dependent entity, it is a non-root. We can generate the structures using this dependent entity. Data element is optional here. Whenever you are going to create your data element, it is a optional. First, we'll go and discuss entity type 2. Sorry. First, we'll discuss entity type 1. Entity type. Okay. Entity type 1. Here, we create more than one type, one data model. The type 1 entity as dependent entity, then we add the data elements. See, wherever there is a dependent entity, after that, whenever you are going to create your data model, you can add your dependent entities as well. Let me go back to SAP system. MDG is closed. Okay. Wherever you can go and check the data model, choosing type 1 entity or type 2 entity. From there may be some dependent fields also added in the type 1 entity. Let me open. Once we create data model, then you will understand very easily. When I'm going to explain, that time it is difficult to understand. See, take it as it is type 3, changeable via, okay. Take 4, it's 2, a change request generated database. Yeah. Oh, no generated tables. Okay, see, this is the type 1 entity which is created by SAP using the standard data model. We are going to see the data entity types, how it is defined. Here, you can select this entity type. You can click on attributes. Here, in this section, you see they have added other dependent attributes as well within the same entity. Okay, why they have added? Because it is a root entity. Whenever you are going to whenever you are going to use the root entity as a mantra, which is material number, then automatically system it will display the other information as well as per your data model, which is defined by you as per your business requirement. Hope it's understand what is root entity, entity type 1. Anyone have any question? Okay, I'm going entity type 2. Entity type 2 to upload check tables and text tables using the type 2 entity. When we are going to check the table generated if maintain foreign keys. Here you see foreign keys are nothing but your check tables. Whenever you wanted to check the data using the SC system and those information, data it will go and set there. Once we create a chain request is approved, then data where it will go and set, it will go and set your check tables. Okay, going type 3, if any additional key fields in type 1, take example, you have added, see, in type 1, you have added key field as mantra. You can check is there any other additional key field. You can take it as Vicaris. Vicaris also, it is a key field which will give you the plant information. Correct. This is also key field, key attribute. In the type 1, type 4, accept the main key field. See, if you added any key attribute type 1 and type 4, what is type 4? I will explain. Okay, what is if you added any if any additional key field in the type 1, those data it will maintain it's maintained as a key field. See, we'll go and check the any field type 3 entity here. Type 3, I think this is the one only. Okay, class, we are going to check the class. Click on entity types. See, oh, go back. Class, click on attributes. In this class, see, there is no key fields has been added. In the type 3, whenever you are going to use any key fields, then only you can add other attributes. If there is no other key fields, then you no need to maintain any information here. Okay, see, this type 2 entity we already maintained Vicaris as a plant. Now, you no need to maintain any key fields in the type 1 entity. Okay, you will get data using the entity type 2 within entity type 2. Okay, now going with entity type 4. See, it is entity type 4 is a dependent entity. Like take example for employee database only. Okay, salaries depending on the root entity. Okay, let me go back here. Take example salary. See, whenever you are going to pay your salary to your employee, what is the dependent here? Either your employee name or your employee ID is the dependent object, dependent entity. Once you enter your employee ID, then automatically you will get information like what is the salary of this particular employee. Those information, it will come under dependent entity. Dependent entity. How dependent entity in Mara? Mara is a root entity. Marcy and Mardi is a dependent entity. How it is dependent based on the making the key fields. See, Mara is your dependent entity. Mara is your root entity. Marsa and Mardi is your dependent entities. How it will be dependent entities? Based on your material number, those other information, it will come using the dependent attributes. Hope it's clear for everyone. Hello. I'm not.
So concept is understanding now, but when
Okay.
you are working now, you are practically executing,
Yes.
you will get more.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Let me give you here a recap for this data model. See, type 2 entity, as I mentioned, to upload, to upload check tables and text tables. Text tables. And also it is with foreign key relationship. And also with foreign key relationships. And it will generate the data structure. Generate structure.
Even we see like a primary and the foreign key also.
Yes. No, we cannot see primary as foreign key. How structures, and it will give data element. Data elements are nothing but either do you wanted to maintain any field as mandatory, optional, change, display. Those it will come over here. You can maintain data elements. Element is mandatory. See, whenever you are using the type 2 entry, from there data element is mandatory. Here you have to use your key attribute, which is here you see in this Mara table, what is your key attribute? Mantra. Marcy also same field as key attribute. Here in these three tables, using these three tables, we are going to define our data custom data model. Maybe in tomorrow class, I'm going to define how we are going to define your data model. And coming to type 3, it is a dependent entity. If any additional key field in the type 1 and type 4 except main key. See, assume now here any additional key field in type 1. Type 1, this is the type 1. Type 2, type 4, take it as Marcy, you can take it as type 4. Type 4. Okay. Any additional key fields in the type 1 and type 4 except main key. Here you see, is there any additional key field are matching compare type 1 and type 4? There is nothing. Right? You can maintain this if you wanted to add any additional key fields except type 1 and type 4 entity main keys, there is then data model, it won't be activated. It won't generate the structures. it will not generate any data structures. See, in case, for example, if you have maintained VCRS here type 1 entity, whenever you are going to activate your data model, at the time system will get some confusion. System will not activate any your data structures. If the data structure is not defined, then you are not going to define any UI configurations. You are not going to use your material master manage material master application using Fury Launchpad. Okay, that how it will work, I will show you. There is, we can generate error also. Again, we can resolve that particular issue. I will show you when we are going to create our data model. Okay, that I will tell you. Data. Here also, you can take it as data element mandatory. Come into type 4. Type 4 also, it is a depending on the root. It is a depending on the root entity. Depending on the root entity. And here we can generate structures. Structures. Here data element is optional. Here you no need to maintain any key field. It is an optional attribute, optional entry. You can see for type 2 and type 3, data element is a mandatory. Coming to type 4, data element is a optional. Either you can give key attribute or without, you can specify a type 4 entity without key attribute also, it will work. Here data element is a non-mandatory, not a mandatory, it is a optional. Okay, now we have created a type 1 entity and type 4 entity. And MARD also it will come under type 4 entity, type 4, because here it is a key attribute, and we need to add one more type 1 entity. For this type 1 entity, we'll add one more type 1 entity. We'll take data from other data models. Okay, as I mentioned in the demo session, I will show you to how you are going to create your data model using the cross-functional modules. Okay, here we are using reuse area, right? Reuse storage mode. Now we take data from BP entities, BP master data. Take example here. I'm going to take the customer master data using table KNA1. KNA1. Okay, I'm taking this. Let me go back to SAP. Let me go KNA1 display. Here you can take some fields. Kunar, land one, name one. Okay, it is very simple. Yeah. Okay. See, in KNA1 table, we are taking few of the fields, few of the attributes. In these attributes, we have a Kunar is a key attribute. Kunar is a key attribute. Key attribute. Using this Kunar, you are going to check name 1, name 2, land, those information you are going to check here. See, land is nothing but your country region. Name 1, name 2, city, and postal code information you will get using your customer number. Hope it's clear for everyone. Anyone have any questions, you can ask me.